Hello, my name is David Girabizi, and I'm going to present to you how to be an effective healthcare manager in this video. I will be talking about the five functions of management, and we'll talk about the three primary management styles. Talking about the five functions of management, I want to just first make a list of them and then go through them by one by one. The first function of the five functions of management is planning. The second is organizing. The third is staffing, leading, and controlling. The three primary management styles are directing, delegating, and discussing. The five functions of management. Let's start by planning. Planning a function refers to like making an action plan of what a business or an individual wants to perform in a given period of time. So the person or the business plan before time for the future performance. This is where different terms like vision, mission, objectives, goals, and tactics comes in. And by giving like an example of this function, let's say like an hospital or the healthcare facility makes or plan a budget of how it will perform the responsibilities and tasks that are supposed to be achieved in a period of 1 year or 2 years. So that action of planning a budget that will be used throughout the year, that's called planning. The second function is organizing. This refers to allocating tasks to different individuals or groups within a business. So the business, after planning, it now comes the action of putting the individuals who work in that business. They put them in different groups, or they assign tasks individual by individual. This function might involve human resource, finance, and other departments that are in a business. Let's give an example of assigning tasks to employees employees who are in the management team of an hospital. So when the company decides to assign all those people who are in the management team within a business, that's organizing function. Another function is staffing. Staffing refers to like identifying or analyzing the job. After analyzing the job, there come recruitment, hiring, training, even compensating um, to keep the business performance. So when that is done, is called staffing. This is mostly the job of human resource, because the human resource department is the one in charge of recruitment, hiring, and training. An example of this might be like a company or healthcare facility might need to hire or to recruit a new specialist who will contribute, or who will give his contribution to a given gap that is found within a business. So that action of hiring a new specialist in a business is called staffing. Another function is leading. This leading refers to identifying a gap within a business and then find a group of people who will cover that gap that has been identified. This also might be required to have a team leader within the business. The team leader will be there to direct other employees to achieve a certain goal. An example of this might be like a skilled person who leads others in a business to achieve a goal. Let's say a business, a healthcare business or healthcare facility is conducting a research about an epidemic. So the person who will lead the team of researchers will 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 um, will be under the leading function. So that's all about leading. Another function is controlling. Controlling refers to function. This function refers to observing the operation processes if they are really leading towards the desired outcomes of a given business. So this is like conducting inspection or conducting uh, assessment on the operational processes of the business so that they can see if they are going to achieve the goal. This is where some managers might need to make some adjustment if they have found that through assessment, if the managers have found that the business is not going to achieve the goal. So there comes some adjustments, some new measures that might be taken so as to keep a good performance toward desired outcomes. An example of this might be like conducting a supervision on the performance of healthcare facility to assess whether or not it is operating towards the desired goal of it. So let's now talk about management styles. I would like to talk about the description, strength, and weaknesses of the three management styles. The first style is directing. Directing by description, it's a style that refers to following the instructions um, from the manager through listening. The employees of the business or the company follow the instructions from the manager through listening. Here the employee are told what to do, when to do that, where the resources that they might need to use. So that's by description what directing means. This style has some strength. The first strength that I would like to say is that it is built on following guidelines. The guidelines or instructions that are given to employees might give them a picture of what they need to do, and this can lead to success. It also gives employees a picture, as I said, of what the business wants to achieve through the instructions that they get from the manager. But the weakness might be that the employee on this management style, the employees don't have the time, or they don't get opportunity to give their ideas because the instructions come from the above, they come from the manager. So they don't have a room to express themselves and give the ideas, opinions about how things might be done. Another weakness might be that this style can lead to failure once the manager of the business has given wrong or has been mistaken when providing instructions to employees. Another management style is delegating. Delegating refers to allocating tasks to employees, either individually or in groups, and this promotes learning through empowerment. It has some strengths like group, since it is allocating tasks in groups or individually. Once people are working in groups, this eases the work that is supposed to be accomplished. Another strength is that the employees can learn from each other through working in a group. If one has something he's good at doing, so another employee can learn from that person or from that colleague. Another strength might be that the individual assignments that are given to employees might increase the ability of some employees to be resourceful, because once a person is given a task to accomplish and he's working individually, he will strive to be resourceful for him or for her to come up with a good outcome. Weaknesses on this management style might be that the group tasks might or can lead some workers or some employees to be lazy, because because they see that they're in a group of people, everyone can do or accomplish the work, so they don't really focus on their responsibilities because there is a big number of people who are working together. Another weakness might be that some individual tasks might seem to be difficult to some employees because they are working independently. So that's also can be one of the weaknesses of this management style. Another management style is discussing, and this is the last one. By description, the manager asks the employees the questions um, that might help them to think critically and come up with solutions of the problems identified within a business. The manager asks about challenges they find that the employees are finding in the business, and then the manager asks them about some opportunities or the ways through which they can address those challenges that are found in the business. Again, the manager is the one is the like the discussion leader when he's like asking the employees about questions. He's the one who leads the discussion to a logical conclusion. This has some strengths, like it gives an opportunity or a room to employees to give their suggestions. Since it is a discussion, employees are now able to give their opinions, which is different from the first management style we looked at. Another strength is that it promotes learning through interactions. People can learn from each other because they are discussing, they're working together. And the weakness here might be that uh, the discussion management style can lead to conflict because people are discussing, they have different perspectives, they have different points of views. So this can lead to conflict once people don't agree on something. Another weakness might be that some questions might be challenging to some employees because the manager has asked the questions that are very, very difficult or critical to the employees. So those are the five functions of management and the three management styles that are found in management. So thank you very much.